Curly.
Cruelly is Cruelly, not Curly.
Cruelly. Okay.
Yeah, like I said before.
Yeah. Well, we probably made mistakes in the first game. That's fine.
It's not fine, Zach. We need to be better than this.
It's too late.
It's not too late.
Alright.
Delete it. Start over again. Find a new team.
I refuse. Okay, we're live. Thanks for the follow, Boxer. We weren't live when you followed, but thanks for that. The whole squad's rolling up. Official. I can't read that, Fred. You're gonna have to. Well, welcome to the game to start with. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams did win their first match, but what's the other team's name, Fred? I can't fucking read that shit.
CSerious.
CSerious. They did win their first game, but it was
CSerious.
yeah, CSerious. Is that right? Or CSerious or something?
We're just gonna go CSerious. That's what we're gonna roll with.
CSerious, yeah. Alright, CSerious. They did win their first game, but it looked like it was a difficult result for them to get, considering they won it in overtime.
They won 19-15.
Yeah, in overtime. So yeah, that was a difficult matchup for them, and we did get to find out the roles for CSerious on their website. So I believe Devotion is their IGL. Their entry fragger is Anthony. Their AWPer is Dove. Oh, fuck, what are the other ones? Their Sunny's their lurker, or Sun, I mean. Sun's their lurker, and Shade is their support player. And in the last game they were in, the players that really made it happen was Anthony, Sun, and Dove. So especially from the standpoint of what was his name? Bro, my brain is destroying itself as we speak. Sun, he dropped the most frags. So do you think it'll be really important for him to come alive in this game?
It's certainly possible. I don't know, because the last game, Nuke, that needed a serious lurker. Like, that was important to have a good lurker. And I believe
Are we talking about
NiL
the same team?
Yeah, no, we're talking about CSerious.
Yeah, okay. It was on Nuke as well.
And their lurker Cruelly, last game.
Yep. Oh.
He did the most damage because he was lurker, and that's what Nuke needed.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to have a lurker on Vertigo, though?
I think it's
That's
a
the
map
real question, whether he'll do the most damage or not.
So both of their lurkers were the most important players in the last game, right? So we might see a bit of a lurker battle to start with. And this is going to be a tough one because I feel like timing is really important on this map, but I don't know how important like the lurker role itself is on this map, because I think it's more about entry fraggers and getting the initial kills and getting those picks from people like the AWPer. And I don't know if the lurker will be as important in this game as it was on the Nuke game.
That's what I'm believing at the moment. Vertigo is a map that doesn't need... You want those good entries if you're going to get anywhere on this map.
Yeah, you really.
So I believe like the most important role will be entry fraggers, and lurker will like possibly like drop back to either like flanking, or just like a more rifler role.
Indeed. Yeah, I think it's going to be really important. I think the initial battles are going to be what really tell the story on this map. To be fair, I am excited to see these teams match up because let's not beat around the bush. NiL's last game wasn't a difficult one for them.
Certainly not. They won 16-1.
Yeah, like it wasn't even close.
Their
it wasn't
last
even
game.
close. Yeah. Yeah, Utility. What was their name? Utility Squad. Yeah, Utility Squad didn't use their utility properly and got blown out completely. Ooh, we do seem like we've got everyone in the server right now.
Just kind of hovering over a dead body as we do.
All right, let's give a little shout out to G. G said we need to put a bit more enthusiasm in our commentary, so let's keep that in mind. What does G know? He's a player anyway.
Dude, you're not supposed to mention criticism like out in the open. That means accepting it. I don't accept criticism.
my ego's too big. I've never accepted
My ego's
criticism.
fucking huge. Botrick said GOHF to each team. Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck to each team on this game.
Yeah, indeed. Good luck. I hope it's an interesting game. It'd be fun. It'd be fun if it goes the rounds. Obviously, we are commentating for NiL Esports, so we'd like them to win, but we're not going to be partial when we are commentating.
You're not supposed to let them know our biases, Zach. That just ruins everything. Now they know that I've rigged the game.
Alright, we are we are jumping into this knife round. We did not rig the game, by the way. We are jumping into this knife round. Obviously, whoever wins this gets to choose the side that they want to be on.
Which do you think is the most important side on this map?
It's really tough, because it really does go back and forth. Like, if you have, like, a really... It can... I don't know. It depends how good your T side is, I think.
And the knife round goes to NiL Esports.
I think they'll choose CT, unless they are like trying to intimidate their enemy, and then they'll choose T again. And if they're anything like last time, and they really have worked on the strats on a map like this, like they did on Nuke, I reckon this could be another role.
Definitely.
There you go. There you go, indeed. All right. I'm expecting great things. They do like to pick T side. Ooh, they've gone for quite a bit of utility here. I wonder which site they'll go to. Look at that. And 2 nades, 2 flashes, and 2 smokes. Okay, they're flashing towards this B side.
Looks of it.
Are they trying to draw some rotations? They are. And then they're going to go A. Okay, this is interesting. So they're building up towards this A side now.
Battery
and look,
low.
A's almost completely clear.
Yeah.
That's insane. They've completely pulled the rotation, and if they take advantage of this fast enough, they can just completely demolish this round.
Yeah, they're a little bit wary at the moment, for good reason, of course. But now's a chance to rush in there now.
And they do get the site for free. Ooh, perfect nades on feeder there from Shadow and
Devotion's got one. He couldn't quite get the other. It's currently a 3v4.
They are trading back and forth here. There is a 2v3 to CSerious.
They weren't able to quite get the bomb down, which was very important for this.
Nonsense really needs to get this kill onto Sun. Yeah. Oh, nice shot there for Nonsense. Really important kill, and he will get the bomb down. And they're not going to want to go for him because they know that his teammate is watching. It's a really important round now. Nonsense and Cooley have got into good positions. Dove does seem to want to get on this bomb, but Nonsense gets another kill on Shadow, and he is gonna probably fight with Dove, but the timing's off, and Nonsense just fucking blows out the round.
Right. That was
a lovely 3K.
Nonsense turned at the perfect time right there.
4K, I mean.
Awesome. I definitely think they could have gone the bomb down early, and that would have helped them get out with less casualties, but they managed to pull it together in the end.
Well, remember the reason why they didn't get the bomb down earlier is because they got naded to death whilst they were planting. So, like, it wasn't really a choice of theirs. They wanted to get the bomb down straight away, but the enemy team used utility perfectly to make sure that didn't happen. So they do seem to want to go towards this A side again. There is 3 of them on ramp, 3 of NiL Esports. Feeder will be joining them. They will only go into a 2-stack, so it won't be too bad. But they are already drawing rotations from the little bit of fire they've been laying down.
Yeah, Fee's just kind of hanging back, if anyone.
Cooley does get one. Sun, oh, lovely little headshot from the Deagle there on Totti. They're still going to keep going towards this A side. Feeder's going to go down the little catwalk area, see if he can get something done. Cooley does get another kill onto Shadow. And a third in mid. The lurk is important, I guess. But Sun again. Was that Devotion? Sorry.
That was Devotion. Yeah, that went from a 2v4 to a 2v2 very quickly. And that was a good job on Devotion's part right there. He's rotating back a little bit, see if he can catch anyone off.
Nonsense. We'll
Nonsense is getting the bomb right now.
And Scorch will be holding like the more aggressive angle, and he does tag Devotion. Devotion's whipped the Deagle out, and he will be peeking into this, trying to find anything. Oh, and they do get... Then they just traded. That was so fast. So Scorch gets the first kill, then gets traded, and then the trades come through, and the round's over. I do just want to point out, the only two people who have kills so far on the Danish side is... what's that? Sun and Devotion.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Sun and Devotion.
I wonder where that smoke goes from Feeder. Is that like an ace?
Yeah, that was an interestingly placed smoke, and I'm not too familiar with some of the tactics like that on Vertigo, so I wonder what he's trying to do there.
Oh, it lands up there.
Ooh.
That's a nice smoke.
That was really well done. Yeah, good position to get smokes down very early on, so they can rush up there.
Cooley does catch one off guard, and he would have heard the second one. Sun will have to peek into him with caution.
Yeah, Feeder's gonna chuck a molly over, see if he can force anyone out from that position. Cruelly slowly working their way back and blocking off the other areas so no one follows from behind.
Indeed. Feeder, well,
Feeder throws the bomb over to Totty.
They do just seem to want to like get the control on the site with the nades. Oh, lovely shot there from Nonsense through the smoke, banging him right out.
Smoke.
And a second. Shadow didn't stand a chance.
A 2v5, and Cruelly gets another, taking down Sun.
Dove.
It's all down to Dove now.
He does get one, but he will be
but he doesn't quite get the other.
It's traded by Totty, and that is round 3. I will just say that, like we said, they're using utility perfectly. Their strats seem to work. Like, they're a very good team, this NiL Esports Hungary.
Yeah, no, they've been off to a good start so far, and it seems like T side is their specialty.
100%. You can tell they've put a lot of work into making their T side strats really important.
Yep. It looks like CSerious is playing a little bit more aggressive. They've moved down quite far onto the B section.
Nonsense does have an AWP in his hand, so it'll be interesting to see what he can get done with that. Totty just throwing down a Molotov to make sure there's no one hiding in the sandbags.
Yeah.
That smoke doesn't
this
quite
will be an important bit with Nonsense here, if he can get that first AWP kill.
Yeah, especially onto Dove, who also is the AWPer of CSerious.
Yeah. Dove's watching a different angle, though.
Truly, he has gone back off the B side, so if they do want to get on that flank, he still will be watching it to make sure no one can get behind his team. He's just setting up the Molotov to make sure no one's hiding behind that wall. And this will cause some action from the side of CSerious, rotating 4 men over right now. One is holding mid. Totty throwing a flash over. I don't think that went how he wanted it to. So is Anthony. Nonsense does get the first kill with the AWP, which we said would be important, but Scorch...
Yeah, Molly was thrown over to Dove's spot though, which forced him out of his position.
Totty does trade. And he's trying to play it safe here, but he will be spotted by Sunny and taken down. Or Sun, I mean. Nonsense is still left with the AWP, but they've not left themselves with a lot of time to deal with this. Dove does get taken down, but...
Leading it to a 2v2.
Nonsense does get it down in time.
Just get the bomb down. Oh, that was
That's insane. That's really good. And now it's a 2v2, and the advantage is
Shade and
Esports.
Sun, starting to move, trying to move onto the side to deal with this as quickly as possible. Shade's gonna throw a smoke down.
This gives loads of info to Nonsense though, so now he knows the angles to hold. And Cruelly will be coming up the ramp, so he'll also have a good angle. They do have
He's going for the defuse though.
Oh no, they're gonna get it.
Oh, they just get it.
nice defuse there from CSerious to make that round just about happen. But look at their economy.
They were at a disadvantage there. They were in a tricky spot. I'm glad they managed to just pull that off.
But look at their money. They have no money. Look at the buy they have into this round. This is not a good buy. If NiL Esports
not looking too good
can take advantage of this, this will be insane because they will have the advantage for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, and they're going with the classic 4 AKs 1 ult.
Thanks for the follow, by the way. I can't read your name because I can't see it, but thanks for the follow. They will be pushing up ramp. Totty has taken quite a lot of damage from the nades they've been throwing over, but he still will be able to have some impact.
Oh, he gets one.
Lovely little headshot there on Devotion, and that's the A site almost opened up.
Yeah, Tolly's actually going to move back down. I think he's going to go for the bomb.
Yeah. Oh, they do seem to want to go towards this B side here instead. See what strats they have.
If this goes well, they might be trying to get a rotation out of B so they can go and take the site.
They have. Look at it. They've pulled one onto A. And there's only one guy left on the B site. And Totty does get tagged again.
Sun looks like he's going to try and work his way to be as fast as possible.
Totty does get taken down by Dove there. But Feeder gets the first entry and he will get the bomb down. Cruelly is trying to see if he can spot something here. And he does spot Sun, but he can't quite take him down.
Doesn't quite get him, but he takes a lot of damage.
Dove's got to be careful here. He does manage to get Feeder, but he is traded by Scorch. And Cruelly gets one. But Sun manages to get one as well, but he is on very low HP and he will get taken down by Scorch.
Scorch takes him down, that's the round.
Yeah, again, they pulled the rotation, they used their nades correctly, and they completely caught CSerious with their pants down. Isn't that right?
Yep, pretty much. Again, they took quite a few casualties, but it doesn't matter to them at this point. They've still got a good economy.
Yep.
And again, they were able to make it work in the end.
And like I said, look at the money for CSerious here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go on ego for this one.
Nonsense will spot him, and
he does get him.
Lovely little kill there. Scorched will spot the one coming from behind. Anthony is down. Cruelly does get taken down by the Deagle there. And now they do have an AK in their hands. They might be able to make something happen.
Tolly gets a nice little kill down there. And he's now going to smoke off the air, so they should be able to get the bomb down on A.
Scorched is trying to push through mid.
He doesn't see Dove though, who managed
until
to get
the last second, and then gets taken down. Dove might be able to catch Nonsense off guard. He does know he's there. Oh, Nonsense does get away with his life, and he won't know that Totty's flanking, so he could get caught off guard here. And there you go. Totty almost blows that, but he recovers and takes him down. And that's another round for NiL, which they won't be happy with that round. They did lose too many people for an anti-eco, but they'll be happy that they pulled it through anyway.
Yeah, and on the flip side, CSerious is definitely going to be happier with that, since they're able to build up at least a bit of economy to get Dove their AWP and then the rest of them on rifles.
True. And
they're going to definitely be wanting to make something of this round.
It's interesting to see a lot of CSerious players using the silence them for. What do you think of that?
It's interesting. It's definitely a very steady gun.
Yeah.
Spray control's not that hard, so it's quite easy to get some nice shots with that.
Also, because it costs less than the M4 or A4 now, it does become more of a desirable option, doesn't it?
Definitely. Especially in a situation like theirs. It's a good go.
Scorched and Totty instantly on those entries. And this has just opened up the site.
Yeah,
Jesus.
as I was mentioning earlier, it's like for their kind of economy, it's definitely a good weapon to go with. A
This
fairly
is true.
solid weapon for not too much money.
Yeah. The only problem is it does have less bullets, doesn't it? So if you're missing your bullets, you're going to struggle.
Yeah, you really don't want to be missing your shots with this one. Scorch is only on 9 health, but he's going to throw a molly in there.
Nonsense.
They're going to
Does
sneak
get
their way into it.
sun through the smoke, and this puts
Speeder gets the bomb down. Yeah,
puts CSerious in a
CSerious
very
is going to be in a very
difficult
tricky
position.
situation
Yeah.
right here. With a currently 5.
2v5, yeah. With Scorched being the only one on low HP, and he doesn't even have to be out in the open. The CSerious size is just going to be saving the weapons, which is a clever idea. They don't have a lot of economy.
It's a good decision at their current standing.
Oh my gosh, Shade does get 2 of them on the way out, making this round a little better for CSerious.
Yeah, NiL might be a little bit annoyed by that, especially losing. I believe they lost their AWP.
Yeah, they did.
Indeed.
Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure. The AWP's on the floor.
Oh, never mind them.
Yeah, it does give Shade an AK though, which is scary, especially if you're on that T side.
Yeah, Shade's on an AK. Anthony's on an
Ocean
M4.
does get taken down from Scorch there. Bit of an over-aggressive peak.
Yeah. She's gonna throw a molly in that area. See if he can block a few of them off. Cooley's just kind of lurking around B, seeing what he can do.
Seeing if he can draw any attention to this B side. They are just NiL is just slowly and methodically making sure every angle is cleared.
Yeah, they've been doing this for A for like several rounds now, and it's definitely working.
It really is, yeah. Dove is holding ramp, unbeknownst to him that they are going towards this A side, or not. They're rotating back, but one of CSerious's guys, I think, is trying to follow them. But
Looks like they're going to go for a sneaky push on B. They've managed to get the rotations.
So they will only be running into one, and their utility does go out to set up this push onto the site. And they will catch one off guard because he was full flat.
Doesn't quite get the other. He gets traded out.
There you go, there's the entries they needed.
Yeah, Totti will come in there to take... Shade's on 50 HP right now. He does take Totti down to 50 HP as well.
But they will be chasing him here to see if they can get that AK away from him. Vita will take him down, and that is 7-1. And they will have money going into this round, CSerious, but they will be disappointed they don't have an AK.
And they're going with a double up setup, and everyone else in rifles. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how this works on
I wonder how it works as well. They might be doing the 1 AWP each site.
Yeah, I assume they will. I'm just going to wonder how it works. It might be really bad if one of them doesn't get a pick early and they're stuck trying to retake a site with 2 AWPs. But we seem to be fine so far. Just the slow, methodical take that CSerious just can't deal with. They're trying to use some nades to maybe scare them away or do a bit of tag damage, but Scorch does get that kill on Devotion, and that makes it so much worse for CSerious. The Flash is trying to help his teammate out. And some will be on the site with Shadow here, or Shade I mean, and they won't find anything. It does look like they're starting to gear up to go towards this A side. I wonder if we will see any utility come over on B to pull rotations. No, we are just going for this A take. Tossi is already on site. He's gonna catch Sun right off guard because he's so advanced.
Yeah, Shade's in it. He's gonna go for it, and he gets one.
He gets one on. Oh, he gets another one through the smoke on Totti. Feeder is still alive with his teammate.
That's turned
Cooley.
the tables pretty quickly, so it's gonna be interesting to see what NiL does. And they're going for the defuse on the looks. Oh no, have they? No, they haven't.
Cooley does manage to get that. And Dev will try and pick up the AK, and he will get it. But he'll get taken down by Cooley again. And Shadow does get it. Shade, I mean. And he will just be traded.
He tries to go for the defuse, but that was a very awkward situation to be in. They're trying their hardest to get rid of NiL from the site, but the bomb is down and time is ticking.
Yeah, Cooley just wasn't letting it happen, was he? He was like,
no,
this
they
is
did a really good job of buying time for their team.
Okay, Shade has bought a Negev. Interesting.
Interesting
We'll
choice. It's gonna be yeah.
Just see what he can
Let's
do.
see how this goes.
Yeah. He does seem to be on this.
Yeah. NiL going for their classic formation. Oh, he gets one.
So he does get one through the smoke.
He's gonna throw a nade in there to see what happens.
He obviously knows there's more than one there. Here's Shade with his Negev coming around the corner. And Feeder will take him down.
Unfortunate, they weren't able to see what they could do with the Negev there.
Yeah, I don't know what that Negev buy was about, especially if you're going to play aggressive like that, but sure.
Yeah. It might have been a better position for on like A ramp, for example.
Yeah, if they were pushing up
especially
A ramp.
through that smoke, like there, that might have been a good time to use it if you just want to spray and pray.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you're going to use it, why not use it to its strengths, you know?
Yeah. So that's a shame we're not going to be able to see what that did.
It would have been
He's
funny.
just going to go grab the bomb. And from looks of it, he's just going to work his way up to ace. Like, Scorch almost gets taken down, but he managed to...
That's an insane flick for the Scorch there. Totti will get the one on site. And they have a site.
Yeah, Devotion's in a tricky situation here.
Devotion has no idea.
Yeah, and... Yeah, what does he do?
He's finally worked out they're going towards B. I think he's just going to try and get a pick.
Cruelly might... Yep, too late. Cruelly saw him first and just got that little headshot right at the end.
Cruelly has cruelly taken his life. And 9-1.
Just leave Zach. It's...
Come on, man, it was a good one. I had to pull it out eventually. Putting them on 9-1. Again, a huge advantage on the enemy team. Only dropping one round.
CSerious are going for the double AWP formation again.
It didn't really work for them at all last time, but they can. Let's see if they can get it working this time.
Yeah, Cruelly, I've noticed this a lot. I haven't really talked about it, but part of their normal tactics for NiL is having Cruelly just hang around B for a bit, and it's been working well so far. Whether he gets the rotation or just a kill or two.
I swear to God that Scorch has been bullying Anthony on that position every round. Like, it seems like 4 or 5 times this game he's been killed from that exact same fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there you go. Totti gets another one onto Devotion.
Although Sun does get an AWP kill when they arrive on ramp.
But they still have the nades to be able to cut that AWP completely off. There's such a great position there from Totti to take down Dove. He will push through the smoke and get Shade as well. And then Scorch sprays Sun through the smoke. Oh, imagine how triggered you would be if you were CSerious.
That's gotta be upsetting.
Really, really upsetting. My God. Like, what do you even do? Yeah, there's the freeze time. What do you even do?
I don't know. Like, what do you do?
They're obviously trying to decide on this pause, but at the moment, like, their aggression gets shut down straight away. When they play it properly on the site, they always get smoked off, and they can never quite get back into the site because NiL has already got control. It's got to be a mixture of using utility on your aggression to catch them off when they're flashed, or
Yeah. Maybe using like a different positions or being a little less aggressive sometimes is not necessary.
Oh, Feeder has disconnected, so they will go into a technical freeze. Hope everything's fine on his end. But so far this has been a game similar to the last one. They lost one round early on, and then they just never lost another round.
Yeah, NiL Esports are on a roll currently.
I feel like a lot of NiL Esports' maps are going to be like the more obscure ones, where it's less about like aiming and more about strategy.
Yeah, more about handling the map itself.
Indeed.
And
Because
from what we've seen so far, NiL are very, very good at that.
extremely competent at that, yeah. Indeed. Feeder is back. Luckily, he won't lose much because he's got plenty of money in the bank. So we will be getting back into this. Like, another freeze time? I guess not. As this, I don't know what someone's doing. So, this might be really good for CSerious to have this many time outs, because it might give them a bit of an advantage. Because it might kill the momentum.
Collect themselves, get their composure back, and see what they can think.
And also kill the momentum of NiL Esports. So, we'll see.
Yeah, they are going full Deagle, CSerious are. And NiL are going for the classic 4 AKs, 1 AWP.
Does seem to be the standard, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially on T side.
Indeed. So, I don't really know what CSerious need to like make this happen now. Like, do they need someone to go off? I reckon actually one thing would be important. I reckon if Dove, when he's on the AWP, can play, if he plays aggressively, gets a pick and drops off, that might really help them out. Using that AWP as like the offensive weapon, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And they should have a decent idea on how NiL have been playing this. They always, Cruelly, is always kind of hangs around B just for a bit, just to see what he can do, and the rest of them tend to go away.
Yeah, I think they're just scared. They're like, because Cruelly, every time they flanked, he's always caught them.
They're going to try and rush down from the looks of it.
For the second time with these Deagles. Shade will spot Totty, but he won't get even any damage on him. But they do manage to get scorched through the smoke. Feeder manages to catch Shade off guard, and there
gets one.
Or two.
Gets another.
This is really important, but he... Oh my god, oh my god, a perfect round there from Dove. Making that happen, putting the second one on the board, that was really, really important.
Very important. Like you said, it might just be the case of needing one of them to pop off, and that was certainly the case there.
The problem is that they need to really take the momentum from that, and they just need to run with it.
They really do, especially at this point in time.
It's the only way they're going to get anything. But now, this could be their downfall. I think they might be over-aggressive here. There you go, Scorch does get one, but he is traded. Feeder does get caught off guard by Shade and does lose that.
But Shade goes down to only 22 HP.
Oh my god. Totti's timing.
Doesn't quite get one. But he takes Serious.
Sun
is currently down to 1 HP.
Look at all of their... Oh my god, and there's another molly. They're all within like 1 to 2 shots.
And Cruelly goes round and making himself nice and comfortable on B side. The other's gonna fall back, gonna join Cruelly on B from the looks of it.
Yeah, gonna pick up the bomb and take it to B. I think this round is lost for CSerious unless they hit some insane shots.
Yeah, Sun is like patiently waiting to see if anyone appears on A, but he's not gonna see anyone. They're gonna be working their way back to B.
There you go. That's basically round, considering considering Sun is on 1 HP.
I think maybe they were a bit overconfident, but again, this just shows how good NiL are with their tactics.
Mm-hmm.
They struggled a bit getting on his way, but like Curly has always been on B, and he made his way on, let his teammates know that it was clear, and then they all just got on and took the site.
Definitely some great comms, because they did completely communicate with each other that what the health was, and they already knew how low the health was of these players.
Oh, and yep.
That wasn't a difficult fight. He didn't need the headshot. That headshot was bullying. And he doesn't give them anything coming into this round.
Yeah, no, Dove is on the AWP. No, sorry, Devotion's on the AWP.
I wonder if
the rest of them are just on with what the best they can get it is.
I wonder if Dove's a bit shook because he's afraid to use the AWP. Or maybe it's just spawns.
It's always a possibility. That might be the case, though. In a situation like this, it's not uncommon for a team like this to lose their confidence a little bit.
Nonsense gets a lovely little kill on Shade there. Scorch does spot Sun, if I'm correct. Anthony will be trying
Anthony looks like he's going to try and work his way down.
There goes Sun.
Sun is taken down.
Anthony should be spotted. Dove on the flank gets taken down by Cruelly. Feeder will be running into this AWP and he will get taken down. But now they do decide to go towards this B side. I wonder if it will be successful. They will be running right into the AWP. There's the first kill from Devotion. He will smoke it off, trying to slow them down. The flash does come through, and he gets a lovely no-scope on Nonsense there. And then on Scorched, and makes that round happen. Insane. 4 kills.
Yep.
2 rounds just stolen from NiL Esports by 2 excellent 4Ks.
Yep, nothing more to it, really.
Alright. They will just be going for that's loud music.
Yeah, it is loud music. They are hard stacking A.
Tot does get the entry.
Totti's gonna get one.
Devotion does come around swinging, and he does get 1 kill onto Scorched. Dove is just holding the ramp here, see if there's anyone pushing. Oh, lovely shot there.
Oh, that's a nice little headshot from Totti right there.
And then instantly traded back by Anthony onto Nonsense. And Totti will be just trying to go back as fast as possible with this bomb. B is open. I'm pretty sure that's Cruelly. He's got the site to himself. He will hear Dove. And there's a lovely headshot onto Dove to make this site theirs. Feeder will be holding the flank. And takes down Shade with a lovely little headshot. And Anthony will be coming into a 1v3 here. Let's see what he can get done. If he gets in that gunfight with Tot, he'll take him down real fast, but Feeder takes him down, and that is the half ended at 12-3. What do you say? A very successful half?
Yeah, very successful. Again, NiL Esports showing their strength on T side and their use of tactics.
Really crushing the confidence, I imagine, of CSerious.
Definitely, and they were very adaptable. There were quite a few times I was very where they struggled on A a bit, but Cruelly, who has always been on B, was able to communicate well. They rotated smoothly and they just took B site.
Yeah. And
I think it was Feeder, who has always been he'd gone up this, I can't remember the name for the site, I really should do. He'd gone up the stairs into the corridor bit.
Into mid, let's just call it mid.
Yeah, mid, we'll call it mid.
Yeah.
And this is normally where I believe it was maybe it was Shade. I believe it was Shade who would always peek around there, and Feeder would kill him continuously. But there was a few times where Feeder would always die to that, a couple of times in a row. When that happened, Nonsense went up ladder, so before Shade could peek ground, Nonsense got them with the AWP. I like that a lot. That's some good adaptability right there. Just learning the enemy's patterns and seeing what you can do about it.
Indeed. I think that was really important for them to just scare Shade away from that area. But we will be jumping into the pistol round. Let's see what...
Yeah, let's see what CSerious is like on the T side. It's going to be interesting.
They do have a couple nades. Let's see what they can do with this.
Yeah, 2 have been spotted on mid. Scorch is just gonna try and peek out and see if he can get any of them.
And they will be
They're
triple
all gonna
peeking.
rush up now.
They will find way more NiL Esports players than probably was expected.
Yeah, they take Feeder down to very low health, but
Jesus.
they couldn't quite finish him off.
Nonsense gets a bunch of kills through the smoke, and they demolish them on this pistol round, not letting anything
Yeah, that was
through.
a good pistol round for NiL Esports, only losing 1 person.
Very impressive, I will say. Cruelly again is having a fucking game.
They really are. It was Cruelly's their lurker, and we mentioned how important they would be on this map, and he's certainly pulling more than his weight.
Yeah, I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't expecting the way they used him as a lurk. It wasn't that he was...
It wasn't a full lurk role.
Totty is
but...
disconnected. This might affect them quite negatively. Scorch tags one, but he will be pushed by 3, and he does manage to get 1. He's traded, and Anthony gets a double entry. Doing a good job.
Nonsense is going to sneak around the back. Oh, but they smoke him off to stop him in his tracks right there.
He does get a good nade, and it does tag Devotion down to 20 HP.
Yeah. Anthony's only on 6 HP. If Cruelly sees him, he'll be able to get that kill nice and easy.
Indeed. Devotion does get taken down, but he is traded by Anthony, and Anthony gets a double. Anthony really making that round happen with a 4K.
Definitely.
That double entry was really, really important. It is.
Totty is joined back on to the
I
CSerious side.
I guess technically that means that he aced, doesn't it? Because there was only 4 people on the other team.
Yeah, totally speaking, he really did ace.
That's upsetting that Totty did disconnect there.
Yeah, no, that definitely hurt them for that round.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Totty's definitely not going to be happy about that one.
Nonsense. Just managed to get 1 kill.
That's a nice positioning right there.
But they do get tagged quite a lot through the wall. We will see what they can do. They do seem to want to go towards this A site, but they're not quite as coordinated as the as NiL Esports were on their T side.
They're playing it slower. They're taking their time.
Indeed.
But it looks like
NiL
might have caught on.
Yeah. And they're gonna start throwing the nades. Shade wants to go in first because he has that Mac 10. Very, very important against unarmored opponents. Scorch just get caught on the rotation, and Nonsense gets killed through the smoke. That nade not really going anywhere. It looks like NiL is doing a full execute on CT. They will be pushing into Dove here, and he will get 2. He is traded eventually. Feeder almost
He
gets
doesn't
the
quite
3rd.
make the kill. They're going to be running into Devotion.
Oh my god, he does get 3 somehow.
Oh.
Is Devotion going to be okay? Oh, yeah, he'll be fine. I don't think Feeder should have got that much, but he did. Just the way he pushes through the smoke there, and they just don't spot him.
Yeah, no, I did say he was going to run into them, but they just didn't quite saw him, and that gave Fear a chance to get that kill.
He should have got 4 there, really.
Oh, NiL looks like they're going to go for a rush.
And they will manage to catch one off guard. There you go, there's 1 kill.
Yep. If their comms are good, they would have relayed that and then no winner. Oh,
Dove is very low
he
after
doesn't
that.
quite make the kill. But,
Oh my god, they got the bomb. Okay, this could be an absolute disaster for CSerious if they're not careful. Especially because one of their players is on considerably low HP.
Yeah, they're trying to use plenty of utility to see if they can.
Oh my god, they get 1. But they will be traded, and that's round. There you go. That was way scarier than CSonic probably would have. CSerious, I mean. would have wanted.
Definitely, yeah, no, it's not uncommon to leave the bomb in a certain place to go back and get it. But NiL having rushed that, yeah, that was indeed scary.
Yeah, if I was CSerious there, I would have been shit my pants a little bit. Ooh, is this a fast A play? B play, I mean? We haven't seen one of these yet in the game. Okay, there you go. All the way up B. Vida will tag loads of them up, really low. He will catch Shade off through the smoke. He does get 2.
Oh, he does another.
He's tagged them all low. Oh, bro, he's just got 4. He gets 4, completely shutting down this rush. Anthony's all
Vida
alone.
is out here.
That was excellent. Not only does he damage them all when they initially push up the ramp, but he just manages to get them all afterwards as well. Anthony will see what he can do here. He will spot Scorched and take him down, but Totti will trade, and that is an excellent round from Vida there. Beautiful little round. Man, that's what we call spray control.
Yeah, that was... yeah, there's nothing really to say. That was perfect.
Putting them 1 round away from match point as well. Very important round on top of it all.
Yeah, that's got to be a little bit demoralizing for CSerious, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Shade's working his way fast. He's going to throw that smoke down.
That nade will do a decent amount of damage. And they are getting tagged back and forth through the smoke. Totti does manage to get him through the smoke. Shades are going to be a bit scared considering the firing squad is shooting through the smoke. But he does get away with his life, I think.
Totti's moving off A side, which is definitely a good choice, because I don't think that's the side they're going to be going for.
No, they want to go through
Dub's
mid.
going to be trying to throw some utility just to see what he can do. Scorch is working his way up, but if he catches them, and he gets 1.
He doesn't get the other, but Feeder has spotted Anthony going up ramp, but he does get his entry. He's doing his job, but he is traded from Scorched. And
yeah, it's a 2v3, and NiL aren't on the best of health right now.
But Nora CSerious, so this is...
they've already got 1 player on each side that has full health currently.
They are rotating to A. If they manage to get the right timing, they might be able to catch NiL completely off guard. But
they're going to seriously want to do that, because if they'll take this round, they'll be on match point.
They do try and do the double fake, but I think they outbrain themselves instead of NiL. And there you go, there's Scorched. He gets 1, but he is traded by Shade. And Nonsense and Totti will want to see if they can take him down.
And they do. And again, that puts a match point.
Yep.
This is going to be pretty demoralizing with CSerious. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Especially on the money, look at it. This is really sad.
Yeah, no, they're going to have to force the best they can, but there is not much they can do.
This is true. This is just tough to CSerious. They just need to make this happen. That's the
They're going to need to seriously pop off if they can make this happen.
Oh, the flashes!
Oh.
Flash them both! And Dove and Sunny, or Sun, they get the entries, and there's another... Devotion gets another entry, but is traded. Anthony is traded by Scorch, so it's a little more even. That nade will do a big chunk of damage to both of the CTs. This is going to be a hard retake for NiL to get.
Yeah, Devotion in quite a good spot, so if anyone tries to work their way around now, they're going to get taken down.
I think NiL are going to save. That's fair.
Yeah, not a bad decision. As I said, if they're going to want to take this round, they're going to need to seriously pop off, and they did.
They made it happen. Gotta be careful, don't lose anyone to the bomb, but they won't. Good round there from CSerious, just rushing up.
Yeah, very good rounds. Yeah, they made that happen.
Using that flash to catch them off guard whilst they're both pushing aggressively, and then instantly getting those headshots to make sure the entries happen.
And this gives them just that money that they need to get their economy.
Yeah, kick-started again.
Going. Yeah, and again, 4 AKs, 1 AWP. Let's see what they can do.
The buy of NiL Esports isn't the greatest, but they will take it. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, no, they don't have to eco, so...
Feeder. Oh my god, he catches Sunny completely off guard. Almost fluffs it, but now it is
makes it happen in the
4v5.
end.
Anthony's scared that they might push through and get the bomb, so he's going to pick that up. Take it towards the A side by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Mic
he's
off.
going to be waiting in a good position to see if he can catch
Mic
anyone
on.
off, and that's going to be really important right now. Devotion's still hanging back on A ramp though. It's already gets one.
Gets the entry onto Nonsense. And they will be going up with these flashes. But NiL will be playing this passively, not wanting to die to any unreasonable like things. Totty will get the AWP.
Catches one.
I don't know if he spotted
He
Anthony.
doesn't
He
see
has
the eye, he hasn't spotted the other.
Dove is on the flank right now. And he doesn't have the bomb, but his teammate Anthony is rotating with the bomb. I wonder if NiL Esports will be able to catch them.
No, B site is currently completely free. This is going to put them in a very awkward position.
I think NiL saves
Yeah,
again.
Dove in a good position to stop anyone from joining.
Yeah, stop Scorch
Yeah, and
from even living.
Cruelly's only on 19 health, and he doesn't have a good weapon right now.
Not at all. This puts NiL's economy in a very difficult position. And there you go, that's the round for CSerious. And look at the economy of NiL. It's not great, is it?
It's, yeah, no, they're going to have to eco for this one.
Yep. A couple pistols and that's about it.
Again, not the greatest spot to be in.
Not at all.
CSerious are going to definitely want to take advantage of this, especially at their current standing, taking it to 8 to 15.
Oh, Totty does get one though. It's going to be an annoying round, I reckon. Feeder might get one. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't quite make the cut.
But they do.
He's on very low health though.
Yeah, Dove down to 5 HP, so he might. They do have an AK as well. They can still make this
Yeah,
happen.
it's in the hands of Nonsense as well. He's been doing pretty good this game.
A good nade there from Sun to take out Scorched. Totty just trying to get a second kill there with the 5-7. He has got a second. They do manage to get 2, but they don't quite manage to finish. They're getting a lot of damage down, just can't finish anyone off.
Yeah, no, Dove was on very low health, but they couldn't quite finish them off.
It will be a half buy into this round from NiL Esports, which will be scarier for CSerious, considering that NiL does get a lot of damage down with these pistols, regardless. Totty trying to play aggressive, but does get caught off guard, and so does Scorched. This is an uphill battle now from NiL Esports on this round. Shade sees where the bullets are coming from and kills him through the smoke. So does Cruelly get one. Dove trades onto Feeder. And now Cruelly's left alone. In a 1v4 with a Deagle and some armor.
Yep, and Sun's gonna get the bomb down to apply more pressure.
Oof. Shade and him going back and forth. Cruelly does get another one because of negligence from a teammate throwing a nade badly and taking him down. Feels rough day at the office there for, I'm pretty sure that was Dove who got taken out by his teammate's nade.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
It really is.
And NiL have gotten their economy back up with Nonsense on the AWP and the rest of them on rifles.
Yeah, let's see what they can do with this.
CSerious are on a full AK, so yeah, let's go see. They're gonna be really wanting to like take the round here and now.
That was a lot of info for Scorch there, knowing that like at least 2 to 3 of them are in this mid area. Scorch will be seeing if he can see any of them, but they all will be hiding behind the box. They're gonna peek off this flash, I imagine. They are flashing. He's peeking on top of the box. Spotted on ramp Sun is by feeder, and the nade will hit him directly on the head, taking him down to 45 HP. Scorch getting pushed off the ramp because of the molly. His nade not doing anything.
But he's gonna smoke that area though, just see if he can just push them back, even just by a little bit.
Ooh, and he does spot one, but he doesn't get the
quite
kill.
do that much damage.
They won't be using that position again. I think CSerious have got themselves in a very tricky position here. Ooh, Sun is dead. Feeder takes him down. And they're going to go towards A here because they know their B presence is completely gone. And the A players will work this out. Nonsense is going to be really important on this AWP, and he does get his first one.
Let's get one.
Oh, the smoke is used to their advantage, and Dove does manage to get him. Toddy's going to want to see if he can get anything here, and he won't get him.
Taking this down to a 3v3. Anthony watching the rear.
It's a good position here from Dove.
Yeah, no, Dove's in a very good position right now. Cruelly's gonna work his way onto
Anthony takes down feeder. Oof. Dev does get taken down by Scorched, putting Anthony in a difficult position, but he does take down Scorched, but he does get traded by Cruelly. Cruelly's just gonna run away. Not enough time. He kills himself. No, he doesn't.
Ooh.
What the hell? He got shot off the edge, maybe, by Dove?
He took a headshot apparently.
I don't know what happened. We just got taken down to the bottom of the tower for some reason. Auto director do be wrecking us like that.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate round for NiL Esports. They had the best weapons they could get, and they definitely put up a good fight, but they just couldn't quite make the kills that they needed.
Yeah, this is very true. Oh, Scorch just giving away his position there. Sun would have held the tick, but he still gets traded. Don't know if he'll get the AK. But they will be rushing onto this A site, CSerious. Feeder tries to put down a nade. And Anthony, he almost gets caught off guard, but he will live. Scorch pushed off.
Yeah, that would have been an important kill. He didn't quite make that one.
Yeah. Shade just making sure he throws the AK off the edge so they can't take it into the next round.
Yeah, Nonsense slowly working his way around to the site.
They will see, I don't know if they'll even go for this. They've left the bomb go too long if they wanted to anyway. So I think they'll just drop off and save whatever armor or guns they have.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, just keep that bit of money that they have on them right now.
Yeah. Oh, the Scorch does manage to get one trying to exit the site, so they do end on even numbers, but this is going to be a really important round now for NiL Esports. Got a full buy.
They've built their economy back up, you know, with Nonsense back on the up.
Yeah. It seems that, like I said, I think
It looks like they're going to be going for an A rush from the looks of it.
Yeah. This is very risky to go for when you're on match point. Rush is risky plays. If they were,
especially when you're getting utility thrown at you like that, it definitely put the rush to a halt right there.
Yeah. They took a lot of utility damage. Ooh, and Dove's going to take him more. Not a lot, but Anthony does get tagged down really low, and
Sun's getting tagged down quite a bit as well.
Everyone on the side of CSerious have been tagged down in one way or another. Totty will get one, but he's put himself to 12 HP peeking into that Molotov. And he will get taken down. Scorch doing more damage with that nade. But this is going to be a really hard retake for NiL Esports. They're going to have to group up and really make this happen.
Yeah.
Ooh, they've got the smokes up. So they might have locked out a couple of the CSerious players. Scorch does get one. And he will get the second and the third. The last is stood on top of the
Charging battery.
the sandbags. And Feeder will not take him down.
Ooh.
And oh god, what happened there?
That was really unfortunate. NiL Esports were like an inch away from having taken that round and won the game.
But a perfectly placed incendiary grade completely thwarts it.
Yep, and again, Feeder went round that corner, you just couldn't quite make that kill.
Yeah, even though it wouldn't matter in the end, that will be really upsetting.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like NiL Esports is being crushed under the pressure though. They do seem to want to go back for this round. The thing is with using all your smokes as a strat even on CT side does mean that when they do molly the bomb, you don't have a smoke for it. They do know where Feeder is. And he will peek out and he still gets one even though they completely know where he is. Totti is so close. And he does get one through the smoke, but he is traded. Scorch does get one, but he's also traded. Truly also gets another. This is
Very important.
Shadow. Why was there not?
Yeah, why was he not watching that section?
Oh god. Another round just not happening there because the very poor smoke. A very, very poor smoke thrown on the bomb. And then just not having enough info.
Definitely. Yeah, no. If CSerious gets this round, then it'll go into overtime.
And NiL Esports will be very upset by that. And all of the momentum is CSerious right now. So the last thing you want right now is to go into overtime. It's almost impossible not to lose the game just off the back of the momentum. Especially because they'll be coming hot off a T side back into a T side, you know?
Yeah.
With even more money than they have now. So NiL need to pull everything out of the bag to make this happen now.
Yeah, and it looks like CSerious is going to go for like a gentle push on A. Just seeing what they can do, throwing a bit of utility out there. And they might be rotating actually off that, just seeing if you can distract the people on A.
I will say that NiL does have like a nasty little crossfire in this B stairs area. Nonsense does get taken down in mid, which is going to really hurt this side of... But Feeder does get 2, and then Scorch gets 3. And there you go. It's a 1v3 for NiL Esports. They're going to want every second of this round. This is an interesting camera angle. And there you go. Game.
That's the game.
Right at the end, Cruelly gets the last kill to make this game happen. Now, that was what you call a close game.
That was very cool. And by the end of that, CSerious had all the momentum, and it was an uphill battle. And they were fighting it well. They were fighting it really well. And I was certain it was going to go into overtime. But again, NiL Esports, just in the last round, put it together cruelly, seriously worked for that.
Yeah, pushed it over the line. Thanks for the follow. Might be able to read your name. Thanks for the follow, Totti.
Totti.
Well played, guys, by the way.
Yeah, well played today. Well played.
It was a tricky one, but you pushed it over the line. Proud of you, boys. Yeah, it was a tough game, but pushing it over the line. I will say, this Hungarian team doesn't seem to have the problem that the international lineup has, where they struggle to push it over the line at the end. They always seem to just be able to push it over the line. You know what I mean? It'll
Yeah,
completely
certainly
fall
from the
apart.
looks of it.
All right, good game, boys.
Good game.
It was a good one to watch, and we will be commentating. I assume the next game will be for international lineup, but for the international NiL lineup, but we don't know yet.
We'll find out.
Check on the schedule. Actually, the Hungarians have another game tomorrow,
I see.
so we might actually be commentating another game of yours. So, well done. We'll call it a day here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed our commentary. If you have any constructive criticism, post it under our YouTube comments. It'll be easier for us to read. And thanks for watching.